Interesting. You gotta punch, 1, 2, punch.
We back.
I'm ready.
With the youngest, baby.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
if you still listening to us, that mean it ain't happened yet. And we all good.
Well, we made it, man. So we making it day by day, man.
God bless.
I want to thank you all for tuning in. It's still so much happening in the world. The nationwide baby formula shortage. Did you all hear about that?
What?
I did not. I assumed it would be one though with the war, because that's pretty much where they get a lot of the resources.
That means just give us some of the breasts. But it's too late.
It's
I
Mojo
just
said.
think it's time to pop a nipple out.
Yeah, but instead of the baby won't be drinking milk, he'd probably be drinking silicone.
It said the baby formula is getting even harder to come by at retailers across the U.S., amid a nationwide shortage of one of the most important products for new parents. At retailers across the U.S., 40% of the top-selling baby formula products were out of stock as of the week ending April 24th. Shelves are getting empty with these baby formula.
Good. Breast milk is better.
Judge.
It is. It really is. More healthier because
Absolutely.
look at what's in this baby formula.
I mean, however, Dez do make a point. How can you breastfeed if you know the breast ain't
That's
real?
some fat silicone.
Oh, that's what you said. Oh, you said if.
You saying they gonna be drinking silicone?
Oh yeah, because a lot of women getting this stuff done to their body, and it probably ain't no milk coming out of there.
Definitely ain't.
Probably ain't no milk. We got a couple.
Might be some milk and magnesia coming out of there.
Something, right? We got a couple topics, man. You got, what we got? Jack Harlow.
Man, hold on, wait a minute. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuel.
Rest
in peace. Rest in peace.
How can we
the
forget
dog
about
father.
that?
The dog father.
I hate that happened to you, brother.
You know what I'm noticing? It's a lot of people in the industry passing away at a rapid pace now. You know, remember back in the day, or even 2 years ago, before the pandemic, when you hear about a celebrity passing away, because another celebrity passed away from a TV show today too as well.
Wow.
It's like it was like once every blue moon you hear about a celebrity passing away. Now it's like every month, every couple
like
weeks, boom, boom. The guy from The Wire passed away. Comedians passing away. Kevin
He
Samuels,
overdosed on some drugs.
rappers passing away. Well, he didn't overdose. It was fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. So he didn't overdose. He just.
I mean,
that's not. But that's
you
not really
overdose. You don't.
He didn't take too much of it. He just had a bad product.
Yeah.
Fentanyl is what they put. Ain't that what they cut it with now?
Well,
But they call it overdosing, but it's not.
What she's saying is that he paid for a product and they gave him the wrong product. You're not gonna overdose if you do a gram, but if they cut a gram of something with fentanyl, you're out of here.
You gone.
You're out of here.
But they market
But they
as
know
overdosing.
that, right?
Nah, they don't know.
They don't know that you're gonna die.
Nah, they don't know. They don't know that. They don't know the fentanyl is mixed with their coke or whatever they're doing.
No, I'm saying for the person that's giving them the pack, do they know they're gonna die?
They don't care.
Some of them don't know, and some of them don't care because it's cheaper. If you get fentanyl, it's cheaper.
When people get fake lean and they sell it, do you think they care?
But you get they say millions of pounds of fentanyl is coming over you.
Yeah. And do you think they care
like that?
Yeah. Do you think they care?
Couple rappers in St. Louis just got busted with fentanyl.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I acting like you selling that powder pack. This big bag of fentanyl.
Man, and this is the thing I was speaking to Mojo about when we were talking about overdose. And I'm like, yo, I don't like how they keep saying everything overdose. They not really overdosing, they just get bad product. Like if you smoke if you smoking a blunt, if your blunt is laced with fentanyl or whatever bad weed it is, you didn't overdose, you just had something that's gonna kill you.
But you OD'd on a pre-roll.
That's the chance of the game, baby. That's the game.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you overdose. Overdose is, hey, you gonna check out? You checking out?
Cocaine's one hell of a drug.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it's
because you're getting the same amount. I'm overdosing. I mean, you had too much of something. I'm not getting too much of the product, but I'm getting the wrong product. I'm getting something that can kill me.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you survive off of a little bit of fentanyl? Like, is it a?
They said if you get like a gram, a tenth, that's deadly.
A tenth is badly. Like a tenth, not a gram, like a 0.1, a tenth.
They say it's deadly.
It's out here.
And they killing them up. Why would you kill your customer? You ain't gonna get no more money.
Some people probably don't even know they're
don't
selling
even worry
fentanyl.
about it,
Like
man.
the little man probably don't know, but the guy that's giving it to him, he knows it's fentanyl.
Yeah, he don't care. That's the same reason why they cut coke with a bunch of other baking soda and stuff. They don't care. They just trying to maximize profits. I don't want you brothers and sisters to start acting brand new, acting like, oh my God, this is the worst thing. Y'all been cutting drugs to extend the life of something while putting the lives of other people in danger. So don't act brand new now that fentanyl is eating the streets up.
And maybe fentanyl has been over here longer than we ever thought.
Absolutely.
Just because we're aware of it now don't mean it's been here.
You may not have had a name for it.
Exactly. People probably was already passing away of fentanyl and it was being classified as overdoses for a long time.
That's a shame, man. He a celebrity, man. He got enough money to pay for the real thing.
He did.
He could have gave him the real thing.
You think Mac Miller paid for some fake?
Right.
I'm saying, why would you give this man?
You think Mac Miller paid for some fake drugs? You think Mac Miller paid for some fake?
The dealer probably didn't know, but the guy gave it to him probably.
I'm
a normal dealer.
You think DMX? Hold on, wait a minute. You think DMX, Mac Miller, all these artists, you think these musical artists with all this money are paying for fake? They're paying for the real deal Holyfield.
Can I say something real quick? I don't think DMX passed away from a drug overdose.
I'm with you. I'm just throwing names out there. I'm just saying all these artists that are passing away on these drug overdose, their dealers are getting lazy and they don't care. That's all it is. They just trying to make a buck.
There ain't nothing that can pour in something and check.
Yes, you could do that. You could do that.
Oh.
But see, that's why they want to pass laws. They want to pass laws so you can test your drugs.
A millionaire. Why won't you test your drugs?
But listen,
that's what Biden them. They were wanting you test your drugs. I'm a millionaire. You know what it is. You should. I just paid you grade A money.
I don't care. If I'm putting it in my body, I'm a millionaire. I need to have some type of tester that I can pour it and shake it up, look at it. Okay, if it's got any slight thing of fentanyl, I'm not messing with you no more. You know. I need you. So therefore, if you know I'm going to check it on my end, you need to check it on your end.
I'm gonna call the police. Tell you something.
Like for real, if you see, if you see me like Mac Miller, if he showed him like, yo, I'm gonna test it. So whenever you get it, I'm gonna check it every time.
Yeah, if I knew
that make him check his.
If I like that candy like that, I'm gonna start bringing the test because I'm in a position towards I'm a millionaire and my life is valuable. Even if I'm a regular person, if I know people passing away from fentanyl and I know what my choice of candy could be laced, I gotta check it.
But if that's your buyer and you've been buying from them for a while and y'all built a connection, you're not testing it. You trust them.
No, not with my life.
Easier said than done.
You don't supposed to trust nobody in the street.
Listen.
Man, it's some celebrities that ain't got changed up. Think you gonna trust this man to give you what you asking for? You go around the corner with him, he robbed the hell out you, strip you, say pull a pistol out on your big money.
So you can't trust nobody, especially when their spirit is not led by the right thing. Man, when they come to that dollar can trick you, make you do all types of things, man.
All I'm saying is don't be out here buying drugs and then be shocked at the results you get from bad drugs. Yeah. Because they're drugs.
Don't buy drugs, period.
Thank you. They're drugs. I don't care if it's good or it's bad. You know what you're getting into when you buy them.
Because you're going to wake up in hell. If you die, you're going to wake up.
Especially if you die by accident. Like, what the... Yeah. You gotta think about some people who overdosed and passed away, like they died. I'm in hell. Yeah. Oh, did I really die? It's a deep dream you can't wake out of.
A demon torturing you, boy.
You can get all the drugs you want now.
Yeah, eat up, cause you gonna warm up forever.
So, there's been a strange trend of food processing plants fires appears across the U.S. At least 16 fires have broken out at food processing plants, impacting the nation's supply of beef and poultry. Fires, planes crashing into them. There has been an outbreak of fires in food processing facilities across the nation in recent years, with even more in the last 6 months as food prices soar and supply chains are stressed to their limits.
Oh, they trying to starve us, y'all.
For example, Tyson food plant came burn up.
They trying to starve.
I don't think they trying to starve us. I just think they're trying to prepare us for this food shortage that they're about to.
How you gonna prepare? You trying to starve us?
You burn down the food.
Well, listen, they're preparing us for the food shortage that they're about to put on us.
How you prepare for that?
Is the
money gone? I mean, if the food plant is burnt, it's ceased. They no more. How you prepare?
That's what I'm saying.
You doing it.
That's what I'm saying. That's one down, and we got like 10 more to go. So after the first one burnt down, and we know that it burnt down, what we should do right now? We should prepare. Or what we gonna do?
You don't even hear about this in the news.
I'm with you on that.
We need to prepare.
No.
Right.
I'm with you on that. I'm just saying, now that you know that the major meat packing companies are catching on fire randomly ablaze with planes falling into them and everything, what you gonna do? Prepare.
You better prepare.
Get ready.
Oh, you saying okay, I see what you're saying.
It's time to prepare.
Yeah. But see, you can't prepare for nothing you don't know about. You won't see this.
No. That's what we here
Channel
for.
4, Channel 5.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we here for. Now that they know, you better prepare.
They're gonna get a rude
I don't want no emails from y'all talking about I ain't got no food. Oh, y'all need to cover the food shortage.
But ain't nothing having the Bill Gates farmland that he bought. His stuff is good.
Just walk in Walmart and don't see no meat.
No Bill Gates.
What you mean? Ain't no chicken? What you mean?
Boy.
No steak?
Boy, you gonna go in there and think somebody that cleared it out. They just gonna tell you the truck ain't came.
And the little meat they got gonna have a lock on it.
Boy.
You gotta put your fingerprint on there. You ain't do what you're supposed to do this month. You don't get this pack of meat.
Do you think,
you know what? People gonna be fighting over meat that expired 2 days ago and not too long.
Do you think that people will start looking at people like me?
Absolutely.
You say what?
I
people
believe
start looking at other people.
With
like
people
me.
turning to cannibals under the right conditions. Absolutely. Like I said, yeah.
Hey, look, you have a little bunch to drink. You hungry? Like you
I do.
Real good right now. I ain't got no food.
Hey,
I'll have
I'm just saying.
I can hit him upside his head with a pole. Bro,
people have done that before. You know, there's a lot of cannibalism. They say human meat tastes good. Actually, they say human meat is in some of our food, like fast food. They say human meat is like this is allegedly.
No, it's not allegedly.
I don't know.
If you look up the FDA, they allow a certain amount of They allow a certain amount of bugs. They allow a certain amount of
human DNA.
Man, that Chick-fil-A DNA
stuff
be
like
good,
that.
Man. Oh my! But I ain't been eating Chick-fil-A DNA in a while. But man, if there's some human DNA in that, oh my gosh! What kind of person y'all put in?
Bro, but I'm for real, bro. Like if the food start, going out with like no meat,
that's what they plan.
I'm telling you, is somebody gonna be out here that ain't got them? I mean, they got them screws.
I got a solution.
Looking at people, man.
I got a solution.
It's gonna get real zombie-like.
I got a solution for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare. And I don't mean by stocking up meat. I mean prepares, and you better start eating these fruits and vegetables because it ain't gonna be no meat. So
you better start stocking up your pills.
Well, the fruits and vegetables are gonna be fake.
License and all that.
They tell the fruits and vegetables gonna be fake, but you can grow those.
They telling people not to grow, but GMO seeds. That's the thing. You can get seed. You can buy seeds, but it's gonna be GMO seeds.
Well, you can
still
get original seeds. What I'm saying is, no matter what they're doing, you could always find things out here where you can get original seeds. You're not gonna find random cows out here and random chickens just lying around. You can walk through the woods right now and find all kinds of mushrooms and all kinds of plants and stuff like that. How many
people you think gonna be walking through the woods to look for seeds?
A lot of people.
Listen, a lot of people. When this food shortage hit, it's gonna be a bunch of them out in the woods.
A lot of people walking.
Absolutely.
They're gonna be in the woods. I think they're gonna be hunting for people then. We there. I might as well.
Do what you want to do. Like I said, the only way, like I said, if you want to get through it, if y'all want my suggestion, I suggest y'all start eating a lot of fruits and vegetables right now so you can get ready for when it ain't no meat here. At least you got something that you can always find and rely on.
And do not be the prepper that go around tell everybody you're prepping.
Don't let everybody know you got 30 pounds of food and everything.
Yeah.
Say, it's a food shortage. Well, we finna go kick his dough in.
Yeah.
Because I know he got 3 deep freezers. I'm
telling you, you'll be the first person they get.
He go hunting every year. He got a deep freezer full of nothing but food that he still ain't getting.
Just like them brothers, just in the hood when they sit around talk about who got the biggest money, who got the most money. Now the conversation, who got the most food?
Who been fishing this weekend?
Who been prepping? Who been talking about prepping?
That's what I said. Which one of y'all went fishing?
Hey, wait, you know how they start the comment? Hey, man, you still going fishing every Sunday?
When last time you caught some? What was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you caught 5 big ones? What?
Yeah.
And they say, yeah, man, I ain't even.
Did you ever
I ain't
eat
even
that
eat
trout
them
you
yet.
caught last year?
So you didn't eat
I ain't
them
eat
yet.
them yet. I just put the 5 up in there. I'm gonna go out and get a couple more. You know, I'll be fishing. I'll be rolling them in.
Okay, don't you worry about it.
Okay.
When you go fishing in the morning, you gonna need them.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Let's see.
it's gonna get grimy.
We got also. I want
And stay away from that. I ain't gonna say. Be conscious with the packaged foods. For all you have timid preppers out there, be careful with the packaged food. As far as that military powdered food and stuff like that, be careful with some of that stuff, man. If you're gonna get it, I suggest you get camp graded type of food. If you're gonna get that type of situation, get stuff that's graded for camping. Don't get no whole, oh, this is doomsday food right here. Don't do that.
Well, since you talk about the military, this would be a great transition. I wasn't going to go to this article, but I can. You know, the Army is spending $500 million to teach soldiers to fight in sewers and subway systems. They say the Army is preparing soldiers for the wars of the future by training them to fight in subway tunnels and sewers common to big cities. Yeah. Army leaders intend to spend $572 million to train and equip 26 of its 31 combat brigades to do battle in underground complexes.
Yeah,
so they feel like once
they
the
gonna
stuff
need
hit the
that.
fan,
yeah, they're gonna need
go
that.
underground.
Well, I told you the next war is gonna be the realest war because I think the next war will be the first time that the United States has ever had foreign territory step on the soil. I believe the next war.
You think it's gonna be over here in the U.S.?
I don't think it's gonna be over here. I just think someone's
gonna put a nuke on, so they let people come over here in the soil.
No. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think
that on my watch.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's gonna happen here, but someone is gonna get a foot in over here. Someone, like you said, is gonna drop a nuke over here, and somebody gonna be crazy enough to send their soldiers over here. I do believe that.
For them to be trained underground, I think. Because you know, it's rumors that it's underground stuff all cities. The way, bases and all that stuff. So some probably going on underground, and other nations probably know about it because you're training underground.
I mean, technically, if they turn the CERN machine on and then actually some do come out of it, it actually would be underground.
Man, what was that movie?
Kind of makes sense.
With Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone. It was like a futuristic movie. Didn't they live underground? It was like a whole city underground.
And in the movie, it's called When They See Us. They were
I think that was Hellboy. Hellboy was when they was underground. Hellboy, that was underground. Whole city.
Yeah.
Like, because they couldn't live on I guess they didn't want to live with the regular population. Something changed between, to make them go underground. But that's probably, they probably feel like people will start going underground.
But it's a lot of underground cities. Like I was looking up like underground cities. Like you can go out like in Texas, Colorado, all types of places have like underground like tunnels and like little. Now I don't know about whole cities, but they got like underground places though. Wow. So even in the movie, it was in the 80s. It's called When They See Us. They had a whole world like underground, like with the elites and stuff like that. They'll go to these parties underground, and you actually have military people there.
We can take it to a step right now. The 100. You ever heard of that? The 100?
No, I never.
Netflix. So there's a TV show on Netflix called The 100, and basically what it is that they took 100 of the finest and wealthiest people in the world and sent them up to space. And pretty much what happened down here was we went to war, nuclear, crazy stuff, destroyed the world, right? So what they did when they were up there in space is that the people up there in space, they were thinking that, it's over with. We can finally breathe. Now let's send some people down there, but they didn't know who to send, right? So they took 100 of the inmates or the criminals and sent them down there. Now, really, it came because they weren't going to have enough, air supply on the spaceship or whatnot. But they sent 100 of them down there, but the 100 they sent down there were children, right? When they got down there, they found, people still alive from the radiation and stuff and whatnot, right? Government was underground the whole time, waiting on it. Waiting on somebody from upstairs to come back down so that they know downstairs underground, they can finally come back up and restart the build again.
I think I'd be scared to live underground because I feel like this stuff can cave in if something go off. I don't think I would.
They got it set up.
The way they had it set up, the way they have it set up in the 100, you would not even know you was living that. You wouldn't even know. Like, it based off of how it's set up, but the way they're living.
It'd be interesting if we underground now and we don't even know it.
I got what's next?
So the next one we got.
That's why we call it Twisted Younginz. That's all.
It's one perspective, man.
We could really
be
some
flat earthers out here.
What we see could be the ocean top up there. It's probably. I don't know. I'm just talking.
Go ahead.
Hey, it's true, man. It's true.
Anyway, Tennessee passes bill that will require drunk drivers to pay child support if they kill a parent of a minor. So a Tennessee bill that will require drunk drivers to pay child support if they kill a parent due to intoxication or aggravated vehicle homicide has passed. Oh, okay. So basically the bill will require a person who is convicted of a vehicle homicide to pay restitution in the form of child maintenance if their victim was the parent of a minor child. Each child of the victim would receive a restitution until they reach 18 years old and graduate high school.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Well, my question is, don't get me wrong, I'm all for this. If this is the case, then are the people who is actually committing the crime, are they going to jail then? Because that's double jeopardy, and I'm not for double jeopardy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm all for making them pay.
Well, if they drunk driving, then it's a crime.
Yeah, if you're drunk driving, it's a crime. But drunk drivers sometimes they don't get life.
They don't get life.
And then you got some. It's a lot of kids.
That's the problem.
They don't have anybody else. You know, they get killed by these drunk drivers. Both parents die in the accident. You got 3 or 4 kids that ain't got nobody to take care of them.
No. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. What I'm saying is, I'm not. Absolutely. I'm not for somebody going to jail for 10 to 15 years for a crime, then coming home and still having to repay for that crime. That's the point of jail. You go to jail to serve your time. When you come home from jail, you have served your time. Now, when you take a life, I think life is acceptable. So you want to take a life in prison.
Okay, check this out. Okay, so cool. It says the amount of payments will be determined by the financial needs and resources of the child and their surviving parent or guardian. If the child is in the custody of the Department of Children's Services. Also, if the defendant is incarcerated and unable to pay the required child maintenance, they have 1 year after their release from incarceration to begin paying. The bill had already unanimously passed in the state's house before it unanimously passed in the Senate on Wednesday. So,
and it's not saying it'll be a lot of money. You know, he probably able to give them $100 or $50 a piece if it's 2 or 3 kids or whatever. But it's just the fact that you're going to pay something. So, you know, you can't just be killing nobody and then it's all good.
I think it's just another way for.
Go ahead, say it.
I think it's just another way for the government to pass the bill. Truthfully,
pass what bill?
Pass the bill.
What bill?
That bill of that child that's left.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's good, right?
What's wrong with it?
No, like I said,
you want them to do life.
I want them to do life.
Oh, man.
Yeah, lock them up. They should never see the light of day again.
Have you rolled drunk before?
Have I ever hit something drunk before?
No. Have you drove drunk?
Not drunk enough to hit nothing.
Have you ever drove drunk?
Not drunk enough to hit nothing.
Okay, but you have drove drunk.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you make it's raining. You get to drinking something.
Now you getting specific. I ain't never drove drunk in the rain or nothing like that.
I mean, after you party, you know, you going driving home. It's rain. Your tires is still smooth because you ain't got no money to change your tire. And you slip.
I've drove before.
And you want to do life over a slip. Hey, I made a mistake.
I've drove before and I ain't drove.
If we determine it was a mistake, that's cool. But if we determine your blood alcohol level was over 0.9,
I'm drunk. I left the club.
Oh, well, then lock him up for life. You was drunk. What you talking about? It was a mistake. You was drunk.
My tires were bare. I hit the brakes. It was raining.
Listen. If you wasn't drunk, you know when your tires wasn't broke. Right. What do they say? When you're drunk, you're impaired. Your vision and everything is impaired. See, if your vision wasn't impaired, you would have saw that your tires were bald and that you need to stay at the bar and wait till it's time.
You trying to kill me.
You out driving with bald tires on in the rain.
Drunk.
And speed.
Drunk and speed.
Wait, hold on. If it's tires
get his dude life, man.
Hold on. If it's tires bald, he don't necessarily have to be speeding to hit nobody. He just
slip.
He just stopping regular.
Yeah.
And he just keep going.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
kill somebody.
I just like I said, it's for me. For me, I'm conflicted with the double jeopardy. That's all I'm saying. I think jail is
gotta pay that money, man.
Jail
and they can pay while they in jail too. But if they can't afford $1 a day,
they can pay while they in jail. That's slavery.
Yeah, I just want to say. I mean, they only
no,
make
but
like
you have to. Like
$50
Mojo, I'm gonna be honest with you. there's no amount of time you serve in jail that can replace a child somebody losing their life over you cheating me out of my life because you enrolled from the bar buzzed. I probably was a doc. Hold on. I probably got 4 or 5 kids, doctor, lawyer. I probably just got married yesterday, and you pulled off the lock drunk. Could be pregnant with a baby, and you took my life, cheated me out of my life.
Are we going to say people that go to sleep in a car and have an accident, and you kill somebody, you should get life too?
Nah, that's totally different. If you passed out at the wheel, that's totally different.
You went to sleep.
You can't measure that.
You're not in the bed.
You can't measure that. If someone requires you to come to work for 12 hours and then you pass out on your way home from work, that's one thing. You willingly went to the club and got drunk and jumped on that road.
You willingly went to sleep. You didn't have to go to sleep in your car while you driving.
I don't think no one willingly just drive and say, you know what, this is a nice spot right
here. When you go to sleep, it's by accident.
I ain't never I'm not going to, I ain't never went to
You ain't dozed off before though.
So Myra, you've been driving. Myra, you've been driving and said, you know what, this is a nice straightaway. Let me take a 10-second nap real quick.
No.
Come on, man.
I know several people that have drove into doggone farm fields.
I had a sleeping incident. I fell asleep at the wheel and totaled the truck. I know all about it. I would know. But like I said, it wasn't like I did it on purpose. And if they would have locked me up for it, I would have took my L.
Okay, what if a guy had one beer? I had a beer.
That's not drunk. You're not drunk.
But they say your alcohol level is above.
One beer is not going to take you above the alcohol consumption level, brother. You had to have a couple beers to get to that point.
I had a Belgian beer.
What about 2? What about
I had a Belgian beer.
You got to hit a certain amount of beers to hit that point.
About 3 shots of wine.
You got to have a certain amount of alcohol.
I'm telling you, it's not that much.
If you drink like 2 beers, that's considered like you can't drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So chill out.
2 beers.
Yeah, chill out. Why are you drinking and driving anyway? Why are you drinking and driving anyway? You should be at home drinking. You want to go out to the bar and drive? Guess what? Uber.
Hey, they shouldn't put it. They're going to give you life. They're going to get that drunk man life that drunk 2 beers. They need to get that man that slept in the car when he doesn't have a pillow. He wasn't in the bed. Going 90-something miles per hour.
All I'm saying is I'm not cool with the double jeopardy of making them serve time twice. However, I do understand it and I'm with it. I just feel that we as a country, first of all, we as a country should take care of those children. Second of all,
but you're still alive.
Hold on, wait a minute. Because the people that are coming out of jail don't have the money to take care of these kids, even if they're just giving them, like you said, $100
it's a job a day. You can work. You can make $2 a day.
Okay.
Look, Mojo, let me tell you something. Would you rather spend the rest of your life in jail? Let's just say, would you rather spend the rest of your natural life in jail, Mojo? Or would you say like, dang, I got to do 5 or 10 years. I'd take that and make my payment. I don't want to spend the rest of my natural life in jail. You ain't killed a whole person that ain't coming back. So you still getting off easy because that person is buried 6 feet under. You still waking up, breathing every day. So you still got out easy.
What are the stipulations if they miss a payment? Do they go back?
Oh, they didn't put I guess when it real official passes when it gets to the next step.
Well, if they go back to jail, if they miss a payment, then cool. I'm cool with that.
Oh, you saying they go to, okay, so we don't know about that.
They miss a payment, you lock them up again. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Go in there and finish doing that laundry and get them a couple dollars. But yeah, I think this is a great start.
Though, people who have DUIs and stuff like that, like it ain't easy for them in prison.
You got to think about for them to pass this bill. They did data numbers of how many people have passed away from drunk drivers.
Yeah.
And how many people have lost parents.
It's a lot.
Have gotten the system because of that.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Stop drinking and driving, please.
Yeah.
Didn't we have an NFL player this year go to jail for that?
If you drink and drive and you die, it's a lot of them.
That's what I'm saying. Didn't the NFL player go to jail for that this year? Henry Ruggs from Oakland. Remember the wide receiver from the Oakland that came from Alabama? Didn't he go to jail for that?
Don't know, but there's a lot of them that do it.
Yeah, a wide receiver in the NFL. He was only in his 2nd year, I'm pretty sure.
I bet drunk driving is the top 5 of people dying.
If you drink and drive and you die, guess what's going to happen? You're going to open your eyes in hell. That's what's going to happen to you.
Or you just going to have a big dude named Bubba asking you to finish his damn draws.
If you die. I'm saying if you die.
Oh, boy, if you die.
You're going to open your eyes.
I say you go to jail. Bubba going to let you watch them draws, brother. Hurry up.
Repent. Don't stop that. Don't be a drunkard.
True.
All right. So with that, yeah, man, I'm all for this bill.
You heard the Jack Harlow album, Myra?
Well, before we get to that, I want
to just finna say, talk to me about.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Before that, just real quick, we don't have to expand on this, but the Ukraine President Zelensky has launched a global crowdfunding platform to help Kyiv secure victory against Moscow and rebuild the country's infrastructure. So basically, he's wanting the citizens and people to donate to help fund the war against Russia.
He just got 30.
Whoa. So he wants. So now he claiming he going to war with Russia.
They already in war.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they at war, but now he talking about he fighting back.
No, he just said he need money.
Crowdfunding. They want.
He said anybody can donate and you can make a difference.
Yeah. You donate?
I think we should make a crowd fund. Shit.
And donate to us
for the Negroes here. Yeah.
Man,
he getting caked up over there. That man is living nice.
Ooh, Zelensky. President.
He getting paid.
He getting that money.
Hey, when he be doing, hey, this man is in the middle of a war and had time to do an interview on the Grammys.
He did an interview on the Grammys.
Yeah, with Trevor Noah. Like they put him a TV in. You know,
he was a little comedian. Right?
Yeah, he was a comedian.
You know, they put you a TV in. They able to talk.
I heard a lot of people in this cabinet comedians.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a doggone movie, man.
He's the Ukrainian Trump, basically.
That man be having a fresh haircut, looking nice, no oil or dirt on his face from out there fighting.
Dude don't look like he done been in one fist fight.
He looking like a prince.
We're gonna continue to fight.
Shouts out to him.
He dressed up like
he finessing them folks well over there.
But you know what? I do listen.
Man, rest in peace to everybody that died in Ukraine. And rest in peace to everybody who died in Russia in this war. We want the war to stop, and but we pray that the war stop, man, and just bless them, bless the families that's going through the war. That was in the steel mill that got bombed up and destroyed, and I pray that they be able to get out of there. I think some of them they trying to get out, but Ukraine won't let them out. A lot of the African brothers they was trying to get out. Ukraine wasn't letting them out, but they was asking them to fight for me.
Just imagine, man, you having to fight a war, bro. You've got a family, you got kids.
You was just in school,
and you need boots on the ground hitting the soil. You got to hide in dugouts just to save your life from bullets taking the cap off your head. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a life, man. Yeah. And that will affect you. You gotta, man, come on. You can't say no. You gonna go to jail. You gotta go fight.
Yeah, I'd rather go to jail. I told y'all.
Or they say we kill you.
Well,
some people have got popped off from not going to
I mean, that's over there, but over here, yeah. If they come out with that draft, I told y'all, man, I'm going to jail. Fuck y'all. Lock me up. I ain't going to go fight nobody.
Me up.
Nigga, like Muhammad Ali said, I ain't going to fight no Viet Cong. They ain't got no problem. My problem is with you. Okay, I'm not gonna go fight nobody for this country at all. Period.
Me neither.
At all. Period. And for all y'all out there that think I ain't no American patriot, let me show you how American I am. If I go to jail, I'm only going to jail for 5 years. Name me the shortest war that's ever been fought in history. In American history. I can answer it. I think it's about 10 to 13 years. I'll be out of jail back in these streets living my life while you still over there dodging bullets. If you alive.
If they don't find a way to extend your time.
They ain't gonna extend your time. It's already written in stone. Nah, that's a totally different situation. Yeah, nigga. I had to kill. I'm in here and you got the option. You just gonna come to jail because you don't want to go to war.
Yeah.
They gonna make sure you get a nice cell. They gonna be hot at you. You don't want to go to war?
It's all right.
We gonna make sure he in the bunker with 30 people.
So you gotta do it.
You gonna have to do it.
I respect it because I ain't going easy.
I ain't going. You gonna have to do it.
No. Thou shalt not kill.
And for all my brothers in jail, they got a problem with me coming in there serving my 5 years. Won't you pack your cell and get your ass out there? You got the same option, just like they came to draft me, and I told them I'm going to jail. They come to you, jail, inmate, cellmate, criminal-minded brothers and sisters, and offer you that same trip over there. Oh, you can go over there and fight the war, and when you come back, we'll just settle it off with parole. Something like that. So don't come at me. I can't believe this. Take your butt over there, too.
All right, so now we got a church linked to San Jose kidnapping, also tied to an apparent exorcism death. of a 3-year-old girl. Now, at first, I was just like, okay, but this caught my eye because when I was reading through this article,
3-year-old.
Basically, two people who knew. So basically, the kidnapping and safe recovery of a 3-month-old boy in San Jose made headlines in April. Two people who knew his mother from church were ultimately charged with the crime. New information has come to light regarding the church. Police were called to the South Bay Church in September for a separate incident that involved the death of a 3-year-old girl. Now, dig this. So this is where it gets interesting here. According to court documents, it says that the mother told police she thought the child was possessed by an evil spirit because the victim would wake up and scream or cry periodically, right? She brought the child to the church where she and 2 family members held the victim around her waist and neck to help her throw up, which she believed would help her get the spirit out. This went on for about 12 hours, leaving the child with injuries around her face, eyes, neck, and chest. The medical examiner said ultimately the child died of asphyxia due to suffocation.
Suffocation.
Police added after the victim died, they did not perform any medical assistance and they did not call 911. Rest in peace to this 3-month-old girl. Basically, I am hearing more and more stories of children passing away, man. Children passing away, getting killed by their parents, getting killed by the girlfriend, the boyfriend. It's a lot of stuff going on. And that just really caught my eye when I held, like for someone to do their 3-month-old child like that.
Because she woke up and cried periodically.
Yeah.
And she's 3 months old. Oh man.
So rest in peace to
so
that,
stupid.
Man.
Baby having
so
a baby.
stupid.
I don't, but that's all I have for a couple updates besides, the entertainment that we'll get to. Yes, rest in peace to that.
Babies in heaven.
And also out in Texas, did you all hear out in Texas that a mother came home and caught her boyfriend naked in bed with her 7-year-old daughter? Like, it's just some weird stuff. It's so many cases like that, man.
Yeah.
Full of lust. If you was in bed with the daughter, you been want that daughter. You been wanting in that
7
daughter.
years old.
And that's probably that's the first time she ever caught it. You don't slip up and catch the first time he ever got in bed with her. He been consistently doing this.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
She didn't kill him.
No, but something happened. But he basically this happened. What?
He's in jail.
Yeah, he's in jail now.
Good job.
It's happening.
They gonna be in bed with him. Your man's gonna get in bed with
Hopefully
him.
getting that savage life that Rico Reckless was talking about they be giving up there in Chicago.
I don't want no harm to come to him. I do hear the people that be in jail, they don't like them sex offenders, so they might get in bed with you.
I heard they treat you real special.
Yeah, I heard they gonna do you like you trying to do the 7-year-old. They trying to see what's up.
They gonna do you like you did the 7-year-old. They gonna do more than
I hope not.
They gonna do
I
more
wish
than
the best
him.
for you.
They gonna do more than him.
Been a lot of, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been reading a lot of cases lately that's been coming up on my social media about older men in bed with these young girls. It's just so coming out. And we're talking about young girls. We're talking about young 8 and younger.
The ones that's being 8
and younger.
The ones that like this, they want to keep quiet. They don't say nothing. Oh, she crazy. Ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
She don't even know what she talking about. She's 7 years old. You gonna listen to her or me?
Right.
Yeah, he rubbed my butt. He put his hands in my pants.
What's going on?
Her, me, man. But thank y'all so much.
Was it the battery? Oh, hold on, I could change it. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we want to thank you all for tuning in, and that's all for the show today. And like, comment, subscribe, and leave feedback. Peace.
Thanks.
Take, man.